Hi, welcome back. This video is created especially for multi-purpose hall seating. And now we are in the home page, and in the hall design you can see there the 13th hall. It is the multi-purpose hall with 10 columns and 30 rows. Now I am going to make the seating arrangement for that particular hall. So here I am going to duplicate the seating page. I want to move it very near to it and create a copy. Okay, I have created a new one out of it and I want to rename it as seating MPV, that is multi-purpose hall. So let's edit that particular page. And here there is only 4 columns. So I want to make it into 10 columns by adding the columns in between. And now see the print preview. Because the sheet is now enlarged, I want to bring all the sheet inside it. So I want to change the page orientation. So go to page layout and select orientation and click landscape. And now just adjust the margins, go to print and press here. So it will show the margins, and I want to adjust the margins and enlarge the margins to its left and to its right. But till it is outside the border. So now I am going to change the column width. So select all columns and go to home page and click format. So in format select column width and adjust the column until it comes inside the border. So first I am giving it 17, but still it is outside the border. So that's it, the column 12, it brings all columns into the border. So now I'm going to change the print area. Go to print area and clear print area. So see the print area below has changed. And now there were 30 rows and I want to add 30 rows into this one page. Let's see how I'm doing that. And all set for the seating of this page. So give the border and all the 30 rows with 10 columns is ready. Now go to the next step. And here in the hall number column, change the hall. It has the drop down list. I want to change it to MPV, multipurpose hall. Go to data validation and select any value and click OK. So the heading, I don't want to appear the hall number, so I'm deleting the hall number from the formula. Let's see how I'm doing it. Yes, that's it. We have done and everything is set for this page. And in the temp setting page, let's create the separate place for the multipurpose hall. Let's see how I'm doing it. Now here we go with the formula. We know all the formulas. So if that multipurpose hall for the first department value is greater than or equal to. So as usual, don't forget to log the reference using the dollar symbol. So I have logged the reference is greater than or equal to temp, that is the value 1. So temp A2. So log its reference also. So if it is true, if value is true, it must offset all the first 12 departments. So it must offset, it must skip all the 12 departments. So from the table 1, I want to skip all the 12 departments. So select from B2, from B2 to the sum of the values of B2 until M2. So I want to offset all these. So don't forget to log the reference also. So I have logged the reference. I want to offset this much values because the MPH hall is the last hall. So you can do it by skipping all the values of that. And as usual, column is 0 and height 1 and width 1. Close the bracket and comma. value if false. If value is false, leave it empty. So click enter. So the formula is done. And now do it easy, copy the first department formula and paste that formula in all other departments from 1 to 7. So copy the same formula of the first department to all the 7 departments. And now I am going to replace that. The first department reference is from $2 and the second department reference is from $3, $4, $5. So now select the second department, press Ctrl+, change the reference from 2 to 3. Now for third, fourth, and here use only replace command, don't use replace all because we are dealing with only one cell. So be careful, use replace, not replace all. So for that last department it is $8 and we have done. And now change the second part, that is the table D1. It must be changed to table D2, D3, D4 and so on. So copy that table D1 and I want to change it to D2, D3, D4 and so on. Here also same thing, use only replace command and don't use replace all because we are dealing with only one cell. So for the department 4, department 5, replace to 5 and department 6, replace it to D6 and for the department 7, replace it to D7. So we have done for all the 7 departments. For the previous hall we have gave only 30 rows, but assume that this hall has more than nearly 100 students. So I'm tilting it, I'm dragging it till 100 rows. So allocate few students in the multipurpose hall. Assume that I am allocating 10 students for the 7 department, totally 70. So the remaining students of all the 7 departments been allocated to this hall. So this hall allocates only after filling the previous halls. So now create for the next one, that is the hall ticket number. I'm just copying it and inserting the copied cell here, and after formatting few formats there, I'm just doing it. And when you see there, you can find 000 in the second row. So what is the thing is, I haven't logged the reference. So I'm going to do it like this because there is no use out of it and it is not going to affect your seating. So I'm just copying it from the previous name list table and I'm just pasting it as a value. See, let's see what I'm doing now. I just copy it, and while pasting I just go to paste option and there is a value, so I just paste it as a value. So it will not paste the formulas, it will paste only the value because it is of no use, so no need to worry it. Now I'm going to change all the things, that is name must be changed to hall ticket number. So the name here is the hall ticket number, just copy it. So I'm going to change all the name to hall ticket number. And that's it, and we have finished everything for the multipurpose hall, and we have changed it even for the hall ticket number. So let's make a small change. Prepare a link for this multipurpose hall seating in the home page. So let's create interlinks between the MPH hall and other seating halls by creating interchanging hyperlinks. And that's the end of this section, and meet you again in the next section.